I was about to start my second year at uni, and I was spending the day looking at rooms, what you do. But this one was a typical uni-let, an old red brick house, split into 4 bedsits. Had a shared kitchen, bathroom at the end of the hall, that kind of thing. And not actually being full, but someone had dropped out recently, they told me, so they needed to fill the room quickly. The rent was cheap, and I liked that it was on a quiet cul-de-sac, so great to, studying and focusing on my work. The landlord told me that someone had just moved out of the room. Nothing unusual. Apart with students. I didn't unpack properly for the first few days. Just lived out of my bags, my suitcase, ate takeaways, kept myself to myself. The room was fine. Double bed, desk, creaky old wardrobe in the corner. It was a bit cold, but it was January in East Yorkshire, so you come to expect it. First couple of nights there were fine. Then I started to notice the wardrobe door. Every morning, it was always slightly open. I always shut it at night before bed. Just a habit really. Probably worried about moths, damp getting into the clothes. And I always pushed it until the latch clicked. But by morning, this door was always open a few inches. I just thought the latch didn't catch properly, or sudden movement or vibration had made it come loose. It was an old house, so at first I didn't think anything of it. Just out of annoyance, I started to wedge it shut with a hoodie that I always had in my chair. So I used to wedge it shut with a hoodie, sort of tied around the handles. But the next morning, still open, hoodie on the floor. About a week in, I then found a scarf folded nearly at the foot of my bed. It was thin, purple with a kind of mosaic pattern on it. Definitely not mine. Definitely hadn't been in my stuff when I unpacked. Just no idea how it got there. I asked the others in the house. No one recognized it. I left it in the communal hallway in case it belonged to someone and one of their friends had stayed over and left it. It disappeared the next day. No one said anything. Then the night started to feel heavy. No, there was no sound. It just felt heavy. Like there was someone in the room with me, watching, but not doing anything. It's hard to explain. I just felt I was being watched. I started sleeping with my headphones in for comfort. Then one evening, I'd been there about 3 weeks, something like that. I was making tea in the kitchen. One of the girls, her name was Ellie, after I was settling in. I said, "Oh, fine. A bit weird with the wardrobe door, but it's not really enough." She just laughed and said, "The wardrobe. Yeah, Sophie used to say the same." I didn't know who Sophie was. I just saw she was the last person in my room, the one who lived out. When she saw my face, she sort of frowned and said, "You didn't know Sophie passed away in your room." She said it gently, what I should have been told. Apparently happened in the June before I lived in. Ellie didn't know her well. None of them did. She said she was very quiet, kept to herself, didn't come out much. It wasn't violent or dramatic or anything like that. Just one morning, someone noticed the door was still shut. They kept knocking, there was no answer. She'd taken something, pills, I think, and hadn't left a note or anything like that. I didn't sleep a wing that night. I didn't tell anyone, but I stopped closing the wardrobe. And for some reason, I thought, I'm really going to open just to see. And that night, when I got up in the morning, it was closed. It really was like someone was playing a prank on me in the night. But my door was locked. No one could get in. So the next morning, I found my scarf again. And this time, it was on my pillow. I mean, I was freaking out at this stage. So I went to sleep on the mate's sofa down the road for a few days. Gave my notice on the room, and I moved out a couple of days later. Didn't tell the landlord why. I told Ellie I just needed to be closer to college, or some excuse like that. And that was it. I didn't go back. But a year later, I was in town, just killing time looking around the shops. And I stopped outside a charity shop, just looking through the window at what they had. There was lots of stuff in the display. And that's when I saw it. The same stuff, the same pattern, same sort of loose shred near the middle of it. 100% the same staff of Sophie's. And it was folded quite neatly over the door handles of an old wardrobe. I just stood there staring at it, and that same heavy feeling came back. And had I just turned on my feet and went, we can call it domestic coincidence. I suppose it does seem like that. And that's what I keep telling myself.